Trigger warning to any Black siblings who might come across this video. If you want to have a beautiful, wonderful day, which I very much hope you are, without discussing Black trauma, please scroll by. For those of us who are unmelanated like myself, I ask you, I invite you, please stick around. I had a conversation with a white person who's in my life earlier today, and they were sharing about a television show that they were watching where Black folks were being shown their ancestry data and how at some point, unbeknownst to them, they had a white ancestor. Now, the way that this white person that I was talking to was interpreting that was how we are all more interconnected than we might think. And this is actually a very harmful and incorrect way of thinking about that process. What is more likely than not is that if someone is an African American in the United States, they are a descendant of those who were enslaved from the African continent, and they have white people, European blood in them through their ancestry DNA testing. More likely than not, it is because an ancestor of theirs was forced to have intimacy, if you can even call it that. I'm trying not to trigger social media algorithms and banning my video, but we're all adults here. You can understand where I'm going with this. One of their ancestors was forced to have relations with a white person against their will. So you, on the other end of this screen, I ask if you are someone who might have that response when watching a television show or a piece of content where a Black person, someone who is a descendant of those who were enslaved from the African continent against their will, kidnapped, tortured on a daily basis, the most inhumane things done to them. We cannot allow ourselves to fall into a Disney fairy tale version of the story where, oh, look, someone who's Black, who I, as a white person, don't think I have anything to relate to them about. We share ancestry, and isn't that beautiful that we all are descended from similar people? And let me take this opportunity. We have to build up our tolerance of talking about race and racism, how people like us, our ancestors, very likely, if we have any length of history going back to slavery in this country, in the United States, that our ancestors or people like us very much perpetuated the worst atrocities humanly possible. May this video act as a calling in to strengthen your tolerance and fight against your white fragility in addressing these issues and the horrors that really did happen.